Hey, hey. Chow, have you been paying attention this fight? I'm not struggling with the energy balls. I get hit, but I don't struggle with them. I'm struggling at the part you're not giving me clues on. What the? Alright, I just happened to hear the sound effect of when you're climbing up the rail on the Biolizard. Like either it was the rail or it was the Biolizard himself, but it kind of sounded like the spawn sound for the Black Arms in Shadow Generations. Not Shadow Generations, Shadow the Hedgehog. It's, uh, I am so glad I had the foresight to pause when I felt the sneeze. Because that would have been disastrous if I did not pause the game there for the sneeze. Oh. But as some people say, if you sneeze, that means someone is talking about you, which, well, I would assume someone is talking about me. I'm currently streaming. Oh, wrong button again. Sometimes I misread the angle of the ball. Like, sometimes the above ones look like they're gonna come from below. From my perspective, at least. What? Come on, come on. Nope. No, no. No. Bad lizard. Bad lizard. Holy smoke, that was a fast one. I'm just glad I managed to avoid it, but holy heck, that was a fast one. Tried to throw me off by throwing a low ball. Hold on. Thank you. I'm so glad I managed to hit that. Ah, that water man. I pressed the A button, game. I swear, I pressed the A button. Shadow just didn't want to jump there for some reason. Time for the final portion, but this time I have rings. Oh yeah, the Unleashed boss fight, even though it's been years since I last played Unleashed, that fight I still remember that I was stuck on for so long. What the? You saw that? I, for some reason, got stuck on like its rail thing? That was weird.
Ugly prototype.
Finally, done with the Biolizard. Alright, time for the Master Emerald to suddenly become bigger than Knuckles' palm.
The servers are.
They really should have been more consistent with the size of the emerald.
Power is enriched
Instead of being a shape-shifting emerald that can, at will, decide how big it is? I'm guessing it's by will, because otherwise, yeah, Knuckles have to have the power to just change the size of the Master Emerald, which wouldn't make sense.
Is it gone? Is that what Chaos control is?
You would know, Shadow. You're the one that used Chaos Control
Since we've
yourself.
stopped the Chaos Emeralds, why is the space colony still on a crash course to Earth?
Yeah, exactly.
Sonic?
Yeah. I do remember that for the final stage of Unleashed, that to not be stuck on it for like an hour, I think I looked up like a speedrun strat of that stage, which involved like facing through a specific type of wall to be able to cut down the time on that stage by like half. Like they had some sort of glitch to be able to speedrun the final stage of Unleashed. Because, well, let's give them some privacy because they're clearly doing something that should not be seen by our eyes, Sonic and Shadow. Suddenly, their upgrades disappeared. Where did their upgrades disappear to? Alright, I know for a fact I'm not gonna sing their song in this one because I have to focus a bit. But it's gonna be hard to not to sing along when the credits play, though.
Sonic, leave it to me. I'll destroy it. Where does he get all that power? Are you okay?
Where are the rings? I need
I'll
rings.
collect the rings. Now it's up to you, Sonic.
Oh,
Shadow, you need rest.
that's
Let me
where
give
we
it
were.
a try.
I understand the controls again. It just took me a little second to remember how it worked, that you're supposed to press the A and B to ascend and descend.
The colony will enter the atmosphere in about 4 minutes.
But it is really is a banger track. Live and learn. Yep. Stop using your wait, where's the laser beam coming from? Is he doing something inappropriate on me, the Biolizard? Because the laser looks like it came from his nether region.
Before you deplete it, make sure to change places with me to collect more rings. We've almost got it.
I just need like 2 more hits on him. Ugh. 2 of those now. That was easy. Why does Sonic get the easier portions, but Shadow gets the more trickier portions with the lasers? That's not fair. Son of a... I am trying to hurry, but the final hazard is trying to be mean. Yeah, sadly Sonic is gonna get the final hit, but so be it. What the? You know, this is the first time I was hit. Huh? What? What? That was weird. I don't know what happened there. Why the game suddenly said you need internet connection. Yes. Switch places. Yes, switch.
Here I come, you creep!
Thank you. Shadow got the final hit as it fits. I don't know what happened there. Why it said needs internet connection. I don't know what happened.
I must destroy all the evil the Professor has created.
No way
Alright,
that's
that
getting
didn't take too long, the final hazard. So yeah, the Biolizard is definitely a lot harder than the final hazard.
Give them a chance to be happy.
now, Shadow.
Chaos control! Maria, this is what
I
you
really
wanted,
am not
right?
sure why Shadow
my
collapses,
promise
but
I
not
made to
Sonic. They both use Chaos Control at the same time. Why did Shadow collapse, but not Sonic? Is my question. But there we go. We've now beaten the story, so now we just have the extra missions left. Which, I will see how many streams that will take to clear all the extra missions, because I want to do that. Maybe not get A rank, but
Where
I
is
want to
Shadow?
get all the extra missions done.
Do you really think?
How did
that
you
the
get his
Professor
bracelet,
created
Sonic?
him, Shadow, to carry out the revenge on all those who live here on Earth?
He was what he was.
But also,
A
since you
brave and
mentioned
heroic hedgehog.
Unleashed earlier,
Gave his life
Arietta,
to save
like,
this
I'm
planet.
sorry I'm
Shadow the Hedgehog.
talking about this cutscene, but there's no subtitles anyway,
I
and,
guess you're right.
you know, the sound mixture isn't the best.
I looked up to my grandfather because of all the great things he accomplished in his life. He was my hero, and I wanted to be a great scientist like him. But did he really mean to destroy us?
I don't know, but what I do know is
Alright, just want to interrupt Eggman because his is actually interesting, his
You're right.
dialogue that he has there. But yeah, I've only played the
So what's next for
HD
you,
version,
Rouge? Off again to
aka the
find
version
those
that's on the
jewels you love so much?
Xbox 360 and
I
the
think I'm gonna give up.
PS3
This
version
line
of
work,
Unleashed.
Too much work
And
for too little pay.
Now I've recently learned that there
I've
is
got something
bigger
better than
differences
jewels
between the
I'm thinking
PS2/Wii version and the PlayStation 3
It'll all
360
work out.
version of Sonic Unleashed.
If you say
I'm
so.
probably gonna play like the
Created.
PS2 version of Sonic Unleashed on the channel at some point,
matter, Sonic.
just so I can experience how the PS2 version of the game was.
Come on,
'Cause I've
let's
played
go home.
on my
The
own the
planet is
PS3
cool and
version.
blue as me.
I'm still pondering if I'm gonna call it Sonic Unleashed when I have that playthrough, or if I'm just gonna call it Sonic Unleashed and just specify like PS2 or something. But yeah, I think that would be neat to have a blind experience to the PS2 version of Sonic Unleashed. I mean, I'm guessing the plot's gonna be similar, but a blind experience to the stages would be the correct way then. Or not correct, more accurate. Ah, here it comes. Unleashed. I'm sorry, live and learn. I'm trying not to sing, that's why I'm just humming. Just, you know. Man, I love Live and Learn. Favorite Sonic track ever. And I don't think any Sonic track will ever top Live and Learn in terms of favorite. But yeah, I realized I didn't really leave a review of the game, but I think it's pretty obvious that that I do love Sonic Adventure 2. Like it has problems, but I still love Adventure 2, Sonic Adventure 2. Like it's still one of my favorite Sonic games.
Select a stage.
Like despite its flaws, I still love it. But yeah, let's try to do them in order. The stages here, or well, in order in the sense of like the starting with the hedgehog stages. I actually don't want to skip the rings, but it's hard to backtrack with the spin dash. I want to avoid most of the robots because I need the rings. It is neat that you can kill with the light speed dash, by the way. Which, speaking of, rings! It actually makes sense to take that path since you need to collect 100 rings. Grab on, Shadow. Thank you. Wait, as I was saying, Adventure 2 will always be one of my favorite Sonic games, and it's a game that I know I can come back to and not have a dull moment with it.
Here we go.
Alright, I cleared it in 1 minute.
Ultimate victory.
Easy. Easy A rank. We'll be able to get so many chows since I'm now just collecting emblems.
Select a stage.
Which, speaking of, I think this is the Find the Lost Chow. Yep, Find the Lost Chow. I just have to remember where the Lost Chow is in this stage. Because I know for a fact I've done all the mission stages for like Sonic and Shadow before, like when I was younger. That I have done like all the mission stages for Sonic and Shadow. At the very least, the first 3 I've done on all the Sonic and Shadow stages. So now I just have to remember where exactly it is that they had the... Dude? Not cool. Robot. Okay, I just have to remember where they are. Because I have the upgrade, so all I have to do is just remember where the rock is. I can take the shortcut here, because it's not gonna be there. I was almost nuked there for a second. Hold on. I still haven't gone to the Chow Garden with Shadow. And I need to fix that, so... There we go. Problem will now be solved. I've gotten the Chow Key with Shadow. What the? I take it. I take it. I'm not gonna question how I did that. I'm just gonna take it. Is all I'm gonna say to that. I somehow found a mega shortcut, unintentionally. Wait, no, I think I remember where it is now. I just have to. When I landed, I remembered. I know where it is. I know where it is. It's on top of this bridge thing. Fine, I do it the long way by swinging. I remember where it is. It's all 2 minutes is still A rank. Guess it would be neat to get A, please. Platforms. Yeah, but other Sonic games that I will play in the future, like, I don't remember if I said it in any of the previous two, but I know that other Sonic games I want to do on the channel is, well, eventually Adventure 1, Heroes, Shadow the Hedgehog. Dang it. That's unfortunate. Alright, so Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic Heroes, PS2 version of Sonic Unleashed, and then if I can get like the capture cards going, then of course Sonic X Shadow Generations, Sonic Frontiers. Maybe Sonic 06? Not from lack of liking it, but from you know, trying to play the game in a good way.
Here we go.
And then maybe revisit classic ones.
I guess I'm not at full power here.
And what I mean with classic, I mean like Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, and those. Like, those are maybe, they aren't as urgent in terms of covering Sonic games. Modern games are more so prioritized compared to classic games. But I wouldn't shy away from the classic Sonic games. You're super happy jumping into the water, by the way, buddy. I just happened to notice that. Like, he was super ecstatic to jump into the water, despite the fact that he can't swim. But he's getting there with the swim, he's getting there. I know if I wanted to be a Shadow Chow, I need to up his speed. That speed needs to be prioritized, but, you know, I just want him to be a happy little buddy right now. By the way, he should love Shadow, not just Rouge. You should love Shadow, so you will be petted a lot, buddy. But yeah, I do have a plan to play even more Sonic games for my channel. Like, maybe they won't be back to back with each other, but Sonic games will be covered in the channel. Like, it's not like this is the only Sonic game I'm ever gonna do. There will be more of them. Same as some other Sega titles that I know I have played, like Shining Force. Then maybe like just a singular stream of other older Sega games just to play for the sake of. Since I do own like a classic collection for like the PS3, so you know, with a proper capture card I could just play some of those for like, I don't know, like 30 minutes each or something like that. And of course, I'm gonna do, well, obviously more Digimon on the channel. More Pokemon. I do have quite a lot of backlog of Pokemon games, but they will go up on the channel, and I will also play Pokemon live at the same time. I do have a very big backlog that I have to work through first before I can truly dedicate to doing a Pokemon playthrough. Simply to not confuse like the YouTube audience on which Pokemon playthrough is live and which one is a past recording. Like that is why I'm not gonna do a Pokemon game until all the Pokemon games I have done are on the channel. Let's see. Of course, more games I haven't tried before, like how with Dragon Quest are gonna be up on the channel as well. Like there are a few games that have been suggested to either by friends or just seeing online that I'd seen that are like, oh, these could be interesting to try out. So that's also something to look forward to with my channel. But for now, the things that are uploaded to YouTube are just, well, Adventure 2, Dragon Quest, and Time Stranger, because I want to get Time Stranger in the books first, and then I put the other playthroughs on the channel. Does he love me now? I just have to know. I did pet him a lot. Do you love Shadow? Like, are you doing like a happy dance? Yes, good. He loves Shadow. Excellent. Hmm? Oh, he just scratched himself. I thought he was sad for a moment. Yes, yes. I love seeing the chows running after you out of affection. I love seeing it. It's so cute. Wait, you look hungry. Have some food, buddy. You need to bulk up. You have like no stamina. Hey, don't push him when he's eating. That was rude. What was your name again? I don't remember what his name was, the one with the animal parts. Dude, finish your food. Please. Thank you. And what is your name? Oh, Elfman. Right, that was your name, Elfman. I should have thought of that. He has animal parts. Should have thought of that, but I didn't. And it's even now displaying like the hero traits by having like blue feet, yellow belly. So he's displaying all the precursor for the hero Chow. Same as he has like the pointy head and the double wings and the pointy tail. Alright, I think I only have like the time attack and hard mode left on Radical Highway. So let's get that done. I mean, I still have time. I mean, what, I've only been live for like 2 hours-ish? No, 3 hours. So I still have time. I have 1 more hour. I disagree, but sure game. Just say that I was shot. If that makes you happy. Yep. I was almost gonna say, please grab onto a rocket, Shadow. I need to do some serious shortcut plays.